Okay, welcome back to the channel, guys. We got another Pro V-Am where an amateur challenges me, and if they beat me, they get either a bowling ball of choice from Storm or a lesson. So today, I have Air Force veteran Chuck Green.
How you doing,
Chuck,
sir?
thank you for coming on.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Chuck, why don't you tell the people about yourself and we'll go from there.
Air Force vet, 13 years active, another 12 now as a civilian, so 25 years working for the government.
Very nice. You just bowled the military tournament.
I did. I just bowled the military bowling championship for January.
Nice.
So
How'd you do?
I shot my first 700 series.
Okay.
So I'm very excited about
Sweet.
that.
So making a little bit of money?
We're in third place as of today, so I'm waiting to see how teams go.
Cool, cool. Typically when amateurs come on the challenge, they have a handicap for me. What is that handicap going to be?
To bowl like me. So I'm a two-finger, no-thumb guy, one-handed, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I posted a clip. It struck, but it doesn't feel great. So we'll see how it goes. Chuck, would you like to go first or second?
I'll go first.
Okay, Chuck's gonna go first. We are slowly finding that we are bowling on a sport pattern. We don't know what it is. I probably won't be able to tell you because I don't know where the ball's going, but let's do it.
Try to keep it tight.
Yep. Neither of us have thrown a shot on this lane, so we don't really know where to play, where to throw it.
Stand on 20 and aim at 15. And get a split.
It feels like it's pretty difficult though, based on some of the shots I've seen so far. So Chuck, you said you average about 180?
Yeah, 188's my target for the end of the year is 195, so we'll see how I get there.
I think 195 will win this game.
Yeah?
Who's gonna shoot it? I don't know.
Well, hopefully I'm getting a split out in the first frame, right?
At the very least, the count.
Let's see how the backup ball goes.
So I didn't know this, but Chuck is giving me a handicap as well. He doesn't have a spare ball because his spare ball is en route to his hometown. Oh, it's got a chance!
Oh. Close.
That hooked way more than the one on the left.
It did, it really did.
Oh, I need a chamois. Look at me coming unprepared. All right, if you guys didn't notice the shirt, we have a drop with EFX. I don't know if it already dropped. I don't know when this video is coming out, but we do have a drop. The Darren Tang collection is coming, either it's out already or it's coming soon. I don't really know. I'm not gonna touch the ball with my left hand just to make it as legit as possible. We call it the cup and wheel. I'm gonna cup it and I'm gonna wheel it. That's going in the, oh my God!
Oh, it hooked so much.
That's a problem. I really don't know where we're bowling. Maybe a short pattern? Let's try this one, I guess. I'll move a little right. I'm gonna try to keep my hand forward. That was tragic. Whoa!
Wow.
I might have to go find a different ball. Look at that, you got the lead on the bench.
8 to 7.
I can't throw it very hard either.
That's my goal, is to throw slower. I'm always throwing too fast.
I mean, the speed might be in your advantage today. I don't know how much faster I can throw it.
Nope.
I think this has to be a short
right.
pattern.
Yeah.
But lane 3 didn't feel like a short pattern.
No, it did not. It was considerably longer.
This could be a problem. Maybe more urethane balls were thrown on lane 3.
More carry down.
I don't know. All I know is my 195 call is now changing. I think it might be closer to 150. This lane's cooked.
Ooh.
Oh.
There was a slip there.
This is a problem.
Yeah.
Now I'm wondering how you hit the head pin on the first shot. Yeah, surprise, this is gonna be a very difficult match, or a bloodbath. Chuck, how long have you been bowling for?
Officially started in 2017.
Okay.
But only started taking it seriously around COVID.
Okay, so we'll call it like 5-6 years?
Yep.
Nice. It just doesn't go over there. It just doesn't. Okay, so saving grace here. Chuck has graciously allowed me to use my spare ball. Use the ball that he doesn't have. But I feel kind of bad because you have to hook your spares. You know what, I'm just gonna do the same. We're gonna try to play for the rollout. I should try to cut this, but I already don't know what or where the ball's gonna go. Whoa!
No foul.
It didn't cross
No
the
foul.
line. Oh my God, that was just too much thinking. You know, big ups to Doherty. I don't know how he does it. Maybe if I put my fingers in further.
Oh!
This is gonna take a lot of thinking here. Are we tied?
We're tied at 2.
We're tied. How is this entertaining, or you guys let me know in the comments. I don't know. Is this the kind of foolery you guys want to see on this channel?
Yeah, you could be like me and just watch all of them, right?
Yeah, we appreciate that. I might have to use my spare ball.
is hooking a lot.
There's like a ball magnet attached to the 2-pin.
Yes.
This is,
I'm gonna have to get it out right.
I'm not gonna lie, the backup ball might not be a bad play.
Well, I'll try one at it, see what happens.
Shoot, maybe I use my left hand more than I think, because I'm having a hard time keeping my hand under the ball. It's definitely getting down the lane easier on the left side.
Yes.
You know, I think deep down, most people enjoy watching me struggle like this, so I'm gonna go on a whim and say, this is what the people want to see. Can't say how many times I've seen the, oh my God, he bowled 130, I feel so much better about myself. If I can bowl 130, anything is possible.
It's the handicap. Blame the handicap.
See, the tough part is we don't know the pattern, and there's been 3 hours worth of bowling on it, because on Monday nights here at Gold Coast, they have sport shop practices. We're filming this on Tuesday morning. They have not oiled. I know for sure they have not oiled.
Oh!
So it's just 2-pin city.
That 2-pin is just bringing it in.
We are giving the 2-pin the business. Yeah, I'm gonna try to throw the backup ball. Oh, gosh!
Oh, wow.
The middle of the lane's got no chance. I almost want to just get a house ball. All right, Chuck takes the lead on the bench. It's like duck pin bowling, except we only get 2 shots, and the ball is way bigger, and the lane is probably just as dry.
Get it up, loft it a little bit.
Kind of hoping to just shoot 100 now. I like to play. Oh my goodness, that was excellent.
Throw the loft a little bit.
I think there's 0 chance I win this.
Well, like we were talking about, if I win, I'll probably shoot you some videos of the kiddo. He's being taught 2-handed bowling right now.
Okay.
But by me, right? So it's not the greatest.
Sure.
And he's got a natural backup ball.
That's actually normal. Most people are naturally backup balls. Yeah, I didn't know that either until somebody told me.
I figured if it works for him, I'm not gonna change anything.
Yeah.
He's shooting like a 110 average as an 8-year-old, so that's pretty good.
It's a good tool to have, like if he wants to learn how to hook it the other way too.
Right.
Yeah, both. Like I'm trying to learn how to throw the backup ball also. But that is different, you know. I've never had somebody say I want to get something else for someone else after they beat me, so very cool. All right, we're gonna have to try to increase the ball speed, do whatever it takes to get the ball over there, and hopefully have a chance to hit the head pin. Go!
2!
I don't know how to, it's just so quick. I'm too quick. It just doesn't go to the right.
Oh, you could start with the extra hand to get it up in the air.
Nope, not doing it? Nope, not doing it. I refuse. I've committed. Maybe I'll just start like this. Maybe I have to get my hand out this way.
Oh, that's got some chances. Oh.
I'm gonna look at the positives. I hit the head pin.
Right.
My first shot went in the left gutter. I think if we were bowling on the house shot, okay, I think this is perfect, because if we were bowling on the house shot, I think I'm bowling decent.
Yeah.
I think I would have hit the pocket most shots.
Be way more hold in the middle down lane.
Yeah, I think I have 2 or 3 strikes, maybe 1 open.
So this worked out to my advantage.
Actually, yeah, being a little more on the ball speed heavy side. Like, look at how far left he is, and he throws it way faster than I do. Oh, that's gotta go.
Brooklyn!
I'm toast. I'm toast. But hey, I think this is the perfect example to show us that the lanes allow players to score really high. It doesn't reflect how good you are per se, it reflects how good you are on the condition you're bowling on. I don't think I'm 90 bad, but the pattern is making me 90 bad. Not bad, sorry. I don't want to offend anybody that bowls 90. Makes me the skill level of a 90 average bowler. That is way too much rev rate.
Oh.
I'm consistent though.
Yes.
I think that's the same. Leave 3 shots in a row. I'm consistent. I'm gonna do it with my spare ball.
Okay.
No, I'm not gonna use the thumb. Clobbering the,
Oh.
Okay, hey, that's got a chance.
Little tight end and you'll be at the head pin.
I'm gonna throw my spare ball. I'm destroying the thumb hole, but I think I'm gonna take the thumb out. Wait, what preserves the thumb longer? Where am I tracking? Probably over the fingers. Actually, my track is about the same as...
Not too far off?
Not too far off the 2-handed game. Just gotta keep it here a little longer. Chuck is putting me in the ground here. I need them all. If I get them all, I shoot 187. Oh my. Oh my.
That was side of the ball,
Who's
but
the professional bowler? It's not looking like this guy right now.
I mean, to be fair, my highest game during the 12 games for tournament this week was a 255.
Okay.
I had the front 6, but the middle 3 were all Brooklyns.
I like that.
Right?
I like that. That's my kind of front 6. All right, I gotta break out. You know what? I gotta use my thumb. I gotta get this a little closer. All right, we got paper, we got life. That has a chance. I should probably remember where I'm standing though, because I don't know how we're gonna make an adjustment now. I've also only shot 1 spare today. I threw 3 shots, I think, to warm up. Ooh, that's feeling ripe. Ah!
Hey, there we go.
I had to.
Spares on the board.
We're on the board. We had to do something. This is YouTube rules, anything goes.
To be fair, I was 13 shots in warm up and you were 3, so.
Oh, it's all good.
Right?
It's all good. It's all about handcuffing the pro in this series.
Oh, that's
the lanes are doing you dirty. It turned off on you.
Time. Did not get it nearly as far out.
I'm hoping that didn't bother you.
No, not at all.
Because that kind of stuff bothers me, and probably a lot of other pros.
I focus on the spot I'm looking at and then block everything else out.
That's good. That's why you've got discipline. Yeah, how was that in the Air Force? You know, going through, did you have to go through like boot camp and all that stuff?
Yep. Yeah, did San Antonio, Texas.
Yeah, how was that experience?
Mindless is the easiest way to explain it. As long as you go there with the mindset that you're there to just do whatever you're told and not think about anything else, you'll survive easily.
Okay.
It's pretty quick.
All right.
As long as you don't think about it, right?
That sounds a little frightening. Would you say it's not made for everyone?
Yes, 100%.
Hook!
Hey!
Spare. Chuck has double my score. All right, maybe that's what I need to do right now. Just be mindless. Okay, with the spare ball, we could be a little bit slower. We can do this. We can do this. Oh my God, that's just not it.
Hey, I've seen you pick this up before though with your thumb.
Oh, you've never seen me pick it up like this though.
No, not at all.
Oh, it's a 46 pin deficit. We have to start putting some strikes on the board. They hurt my spare ball. Something's sticking out back there. Oh yeah, that's right. I could shoot them with my thumb. I take it back. You have seen this before.
Yeah.
I've seen it before too.
Come on, get on. Oh, no bounce out.
We needed that really bad. Now we're in big trouble. All right, I got a 150 clip now. Do I? Is that enough? No, yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, I've got 150 left. 90, 120, 150, if I get them all. Chuck is pacing 170. Maybe?
No head pin.
That 2-pin is a problem.
2-pin again. Got to get it way further right.
Or maybe the 2-pin's not the problem, the rest of the pin's standing are the problem. The 2-pin's not safe. We've been destroying the 2-pin. All right, Chuck's now got a 54-pin lead.
Let's see if I can Brooklyn this.
For entertainment purposes, I think the endless 10 frame needs to be a thing, even though I haven't done a single strike. I like it.
Right.
Oh, that's 10 back.
Had a little extra slide there.
How do you like that Equinox solid?
I love it actually, considering that's the ball I shot my first 700 with.
Oh yeah, anytime you hit milestones, like
right?
That's the ball.
It was a 962 for 4, so I got 7 on the front and back.
That's big.
Yeah.
That's 240. He said 188. No, he's averaging 240 this week, man. I got hustled. That's got to go hard.
Baby. Brooklyn! Got a Brooklyn, sir.
We have a chance. We have a chance. Just throw to the right.
To be fair, I had 2 240s and a 250 that set, and the next day I had 2 140s and a 150.
Yeah, but we only think about the good things.
Yeah,
It's like golf. Your handicap is based on X amount of your best rounds, which I feel like bowling should be.
Yep.
It would make sandbagging a little more obvious.
Oh, that might get there.
Go a little.
Nope.
All right. 9's good. You pretty much got me locked up. I mean, even if you miss this, you only need, if you go 9-9.
I'll have a chance.
Yeah, 9-9 shuts me out by 1. I'm gonna give you the win, but I'm gonna give myself the endless 10 frame just to see if I can beat you.
All right, I'm gonna see if I can get it far enough over to hit the 3-pin.
Very good, very good. Chuck figured it out. Chuck's ready for the tour. Or maybe I'm just not ready for the tour. Probably don't need to throw it as slow.
That's there. That's there.
Maybe I am ready for the tour. Yeah.
Double up.
It's huge. Basically secures my 100 game. All right, Chuck's gonna meet me somewhere in the middle here. I said 195 to start. After watching balls go down the lane, I said 150. And he's gonna shoot somewhere between 170 and 180. There he.
Oh.
I thought it was gonna cut it from the legs in the back.
No sweep on the legs.
No sweep. Where did you get this ball?
eBay.
eBay. I thought you were gonna have some cool story, like I was overseas and I saw this at one of the pro shops.
I stalked it on eBay and paid way too much money, but I couldn't help it because it's red, white, and blue and has a nice spore.
Yeah.
Right? So
it does. I mean, I guess that's the cool thing about.
I bought this Equinox the same way just because of the pour. I like to match, right?
It's the cool thing about buying balls on the aftermarket. You can choose your pour.
Do I back up at this or go out?
Oh, very nice. Clean the last 7. We made some adjustments. He made them a lot quicker than me. I ran out of frames. Also didn't think to throw my spare ball until I was backed all the way against the wall.
I suppose if I follow USB-C's conversion rate, I'm close to sports shot average or challenge shot.
I mean, if you foul here, it is YouTube rule, so if the light doesn't go off and it scores it, I'd probably just give it to you. If it does score it though, you gotta take it. Ooh, 172 for Chuck. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, regardless of, that's pretty good on this.
It's not bad for YouTube showing with the lights heating you up, right?
All right, so if I get them all here, I shoot 152, I would need a double after the triple in the 10 to tie Chuck. Go hard. All right, so the endless 10 frame just requires a strike in the fill, so this spare is mandatory. But I did bowl 100, guys, so I'm happy about that. If I kept throwing the reactive ball, I think I bowl like 85. Because there's no shot I'm picking up a spare. Not with bowling a style that I never bowl.
It's a good handicap.
This was a great handicap for you. This was a bad handicap for me. Ooh, yes.
Makes me want to start putting my thumb in for spares, right? Like,
well, I mean, I get a lot of slack from my two-handed buddies for not shooting spares two-handed also. I get it from both ends. Some people are like, oh, it's so cool that you do both, and there's the variety.
I think it just shows versatility. Like, that's clear talent.
I don't know about talent, but yeah, people are gonna complain regardless. 10 for 130, anything less, it's gonna be 120 and change. I would like my score to be higher than 130 though. Hook!
Brooklyn?
Oh!
All right.
All right, we can add on to our score now. So in order to beat Chuck, we need 5 strikes, which is a little ridiculous. But before we get started, Chuck, what was your most memorable moment in the Air Force so far?
Most memorable moments?
Yeah, I was gonna say favorite, but you might have a memorable moment that wasn't.
I mean, I met my wife in the Air Force, right? She was a broadcaster, radio DJ on AFN, American Forces Network, right? So
that has to be it, right?
I was a maintainer, but I can tell you, hanging out on a flight line in Kandahar, waiting to fly into Iraq.
That sounds insane.
Sleeping on top of green duffel bags, hanging out playing Pokemon on my Nintendo 3DS at the time.
Nice.
Right? Hanging out with my best friend doing that, right? So yeah, shout out to JD, he's out in Maryland.
Pokemon, I like that.
Right.
I like that. That's crazy. The stories you hear. Okay. I need a 5-bagger for the win. I'm gonna give Chuck the win. You know, he crushed me. We're gonna try to beat his score with the endless 10 frame. That's got another Brooklyn. Oh. All right, so it's gonna end there. We don't get any additional pins. Chuck, thank you so much for coming on the channel.
Thank you.
Thank you for your service. So Chuck is going to take the lesson.
Yes.
For his kid.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. So he's gonna send me some videos on Discord. If you guys are interested in video lessons, make sure you join the Discord, send me a DM. Might be able to crank some of those out while I'm on the tour. But again, thank you so much for being here.
Awesome, I appreciate it.
Travel home safe. You guys are flying out today. So
flying out today.
Hope you guys get back safe. Thanks for playing. If you guys are interested in Pro VM, make sure you guys contact me on Discord. But it's got to be here in Vegas because, as Chuck has seen, and he was waiting and warming up.
It takes a while to set up.
I was setting all this up while he was practicing, so there's no excuse on my behalf. I just sucked, or I'm still learning, rather. Still learning, but thanks for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Give us some thumbs up for Chuck in the comment section down below. Not just for winning, but for, you know, giving his basically win to somebody else. I mean, it's his kid, but still. Well, that's really cool to see.
Thumbs are for encouragement now, right? You're two-handed, so thumbs are for encouragement.
Let's get some peace signs in the chat. See you guys in the next one.